Hey guys and gals, Jim back here again, and before I get going on what we're going to be showing you next, yeah, I grew up in Chicago, about a half mile or so from Midway Airport on the south side, and back in about '97, I moved about 100 miles west of Chicago, where I reside nowadays, but we got January and November. Usually this time of the year, upper 40s, mid 40s, a little bit colder, could be, low 40s. Usually in the 50s this time of the year. This morning we had a below zero wind chill. I forget what the minus factor was, but plus we got about 5 inches of snow out here last night. And back on Halloween, we got about close to 6 inches of snow. So we're having an unusually early winter in the fall. And in fact, we got snow on the ground. The trees, there's still a lot of trees that haven't gone through their color change and dropped their leaves. So it's kind of weird to see trees that are still green with snow on them and everything. But yeah, we're having some unusual weather. I know most of the Midwest, the East Coast, there's weird weather all over the country, as well as the fires going out in California and stuff. So, but anyway, this is my next little video. These little Bandai kits. This is the 1/44 scale ATST and Snowspeeder and everything. So I'm gonna do one video on each one of the models that come in this kit. So the first one I did is the Snowspeeder, and it's tiny, as you can see by my index finger how small it is. But pretty much I just cut out a piece of wood for the base. I got some of that floral foam like you buy at Walmart in the craft department. If you do like floral decorations, you stick the metal stems in there and stuff. I cut some little pieces to shape, and then if you take that foam, if you're familiar with it, when you squeeze it, it keeps its shape, whatever you squeeze it to. So I just glued the little chunks down, and then I kind of pressed down to give them more like a little hill, like a smooth transition, everything. In the back, I did a little bit of a larger contour and everything. And then I went over the whole base with a thin layer of plaster. While the plaster was setting up, I got a bag of landscape rocks, from Hobby Lobby, used for model railroads and stuff. So I put a couple little ones in the back along there, like little rock outcroppings, where you see snow covering like a rocky ledge, but you still see the rocks under it and stuff. So, I don't know how well it'll show up. There you go there. I kind of got some shadows coming in the room. But anyway, and then the snow itself is actually something they sell. It comes in a little plastic bag, maybe about $2.99, $3.99. It's basically a little bag of real fine white powder. Now, I remember I explained how I do my dioramas, where I put the ground cover on, I wet it, and then I drizzle my water glue, and a dish soap liquid, a couple drops in it. Then I put that over it, and it soaks through and holds everything in place. But when it dries, it doesn't look like it's glued. Well, that didn't work. This stuff, I don't know what it's made. If it's like it's real light beady stuff. I mean, it's fine like granules of salt or sugar, but it's real light. And when I sprayed the water from a distance to try to get it wet so I could do my glue mixture, it just all floated up and ran right off the base. So basically this one, I had to take my glue, smear it on there, made sure I gave it a good liberal coat, and then I just drizzled the white powder stuff over it. No, it's not cocaine or nothing like that. So, but you get it in a little bag, and it comes with a little cardboard thing, that hangs on the rack in the store. But it's pretty cool. It looks pretty realistic. It's got the little texture and stuff, and with the little bit of hills and stuff, I think it looks pretty cool and stuff. And this is a small kit, so there's not really much you can do unless I don't plan on doing the AT-AT anytime. So if you did that, you can kind of do a diorama with this on the base. I've seen a couple of those on YouTube and stuff, where guys combine the two kits and everything. But basically, the model itself, it doesn't have the red stripes. I know there's a couple different versions of this, some with the red stripes in the different panels, and this one's like the gray, the two-tone gray. So I just painted her up a light gray. And then I use the kit supplied stickers, because they all go on flat areas and stuff, so you don't have to worry about contours. I gave it a little bit of a light wash, but the panel lines are so fine on this little kit that it really didn't take too well. So then I just went over a couple little areas and real lightly just put some weathering, like streaks on it. You can see there on the nose and stuff and all that. The back end, where that engine assembly deal is, like a radiator type grill, I used the dark iron, the Tamiya dark iron that I had left from my Klingon Katinga and stuff, and that's what it calls out on the box. If you use the paint guide on the inside of the box, it does call for like a burnt iron type look on that. And basically just mounted it on a piece of piano wire, being it's so small. And it kind of blends in, you know, when you look at it. But it's a small kit. It's pretty cool, and I just thought I'd make some kind of little diorama for it. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to actually do something with this, being it's so tiny, but it looks pretty cool, and it'll go nice with all the other little box kits that I made from Star Wars and stuff. So that's that one. But I like the way it turned out. I think the snow, you know, the snow effect on the base, you know, turned out pretty cool and stuff. And like I said, this probably took about, you know, maybe an evening to do all total, you know. A couple hours to let the plaster set up and dry, and then the rest of it and stuff, and maybe a couple hours to throw the kit together and all that. The stickers worked out pretty well and that, and you know, they're like I said, this is the gray version and stuff. They don't make the red stickers, and I wasn't about to go and try to hand paint something this tiny as far as all the little red striping and panels and stuff. So I figured, well, I'm just going to use the gray stickers, and I even used the stickers on the windows, and they set in there to the contours real nice, and you know, laid down inside the window openings. You know, they worked real well. So if you do them right and you burnish them down, they're going to turn out looking pretty decent for you. So, but it's a nice little kit. I'm happy I got it. I mainly got it for the ATST walker and everything. But plus they're cheap. I think it was only $6.99 where I picked it up. So that's that. So that's the little Snowspeeder from Star Wars. So we'll see you guys soon. Again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for all the great comments you guys been leaving me. And hope you enjoy the videos as much as I do making them. And hope this gives others out there some ideas what to do with some of these little kits. Instead of just putting them on the little plastic bases that they come on, you can kind of do a little diorama and everything. And I think it turned out pretty nice looking and stuff. So nice little conversation piece, you know. So till the next time, take care, and we'll talk to you soon again.